So the president of Botswana, Duma Boko, said we need to subvert some of these laws and processes unapologetically, and he promised that he would do that while he was in office. And we're going to talk about why and what he did. So let's go. My name is Ambassador Tim Ford Jr. of the African Union AUCS, and I've been living over in East Africa, Tanzania for almost 5 years now, and I help my people invest, rebuild, and return over to the continent of Africa. But today, we're going to talk about the president of Botswana and what he's doing to back Ibrahim Traoré and stand strong with the continent of Africa. So let's go. So the country of Botswana has been focused on African-centered development, and they've been implementing similar strategies to what President Captain Ibrahim Traoré is doing over in Burkina Faso. Now, there hasn't been a formal military alliance just yet between the countries, but President Boko has publicly stated his support and admiration for what President Captain Ibrahim Traoré is doing. He once said in a speech that it's like he has a thought one day, and he wakes up the next day, and he gets it done and makes it law. So why can't we do the same thing? And after he said it, he promised that I will do the same thing that he's doing within the confines of the law, because I know the law. So he's the president of Botswana. He studied law, and he went to law school, and he got his law degree, and then he decided to become the president of the country. Now, he has a particular set of knowledge about the international law and how we can operate as a people with that, and he's using it to his advantage to put his people in a good position. He stated, I'm going to use what I know to get my people in a good position. So what President Captain Ibrahim Traoré is doing is waking up more and more leaders across the continent of Africa and the people of the entire diaspora. Our people are seeing the value of what he's doing and how he's helping us as a people. So we are unapologetically stepping up and stepping in position and saying, you know what? He's right. Let's position ourselves in a way that we can support him and show that we are rocking with him. So Botswana has always had a long-standing good relationship with the Western world, as we can see, but things are starting to change a little bit now because of what's going on across the entire continent. And with the good relationship that Botswana has had with the United States, there's been talks that they have a huge military base over in the center of that country. We have our great brother from South Africa in the EFF, Julius Malema, who's been publicly talking about the army base that they have in Botswana. He said that, hey, they have this army base in Botswana so that they can get to any country on the continent fast if a war breaks out. Even if they have to get over here, they have a place already in place where they can get things in place to get a war going, if that's what they so happen want to do. If something tickles their feather, they feel disrespected or feel like they want to be bullied some more, they have a base over here in the center of Africa where they can get their dirty work done. And we also have the great Professor Patrick Lumumba from Kenya. He's talked about it as well. He's like, why are you guys here? What's the point of you having a base over on the continent of Africa? He said they try to hide it and say, oh, we're training the soldiers of the continent of Africa to be better soldiers. But we've seen in the past that they train those soldiers to do coups against the leadership that's in place so that they can put the type of leadership that they want in place. So the support that they've been given hasn't been the right type of support. They've been giving people material, giving people weapons, giving people the knowledge to take over the revolutionary leaders who are getting in position and those who are trying to do the work for us. So he said, what's the point of y'all having bases over here if y'all not really helping us like y'all say y'all are? So more and more of our leaders are like, bro, y'all need to stop playing with us. We know y'all not over here to help us. We know y'all over here to try and take advantage of us. So please quit spitting our face and pretending like you're here to help us if that's not what you're really trying to do. And now we all remember Langley, this guy here, who went on his platform and tried to publicly humiliate and lie on President Captain Ibrahim Traoré. So he was in an interview recently, and they asked him about the base. And this man sat there and said there's no base. Now, I'm not going to lie. I don't believe him. I don't believe anything he has to say. He gives me the vibe of a liar. He gives me the vibe of someone that you just shouldn't trust. You know how they look at some of us black young men and they say, oh, he's trouble. He looked like one of them old men that's trouble. He looked like he act like one of them old men who we shouldn't trust, and we shouldn't believe what he has to say, because we saw he went in front of the Senate and lied about President Captain Ibrahim Traoré. So why would he tell the truth about a base that's here in the center of the continent of Africa? But if it wasn't true, why is it a headline now that the president of Botswana, of the country that you was asked about, is actually kicking you guys out? What you lying for? All you gotta do is keep it real. But we know why you lying. We know who paying you, and we know you have your oaths, and you have to stay true to what you said you're gonna stay true to. So hey, you keep pledging your allegiance to your flag, and we're gonna talk about you being a liar and not keeping it real with our people about what's really going on. But hey, yeah, I don't believe him, and a lot of our people don't believe him, and the news is telling us that we shouldn't believe him because as we speak, they are talking about kicking him out of the country. So hey, it is what it is. We see what's the truth. We see what's the reality, and we really understand what's going on. So we see that we can't. Lipi, bro. Como cow. Mimi Kazi. Fresh. Sante. Okay, my friend. Mambo. Fresh. Karibu.
Asante.
Asante, bro. Pamoja. Gotta show love to the people, man. But yeah, we don't believe him. We know you're a liar. We know that you're being used to try to paint a bad picture of our continent. So hey, it is what it is. But more of us with these platforms, we got to continue to tell these stories. We got to continue to speak up. We got to continue to say, you know what? We're not dealing with this no more. We're going to keep it real. We're going to shine light on what y'all doing. We're going to shine light on how y'all try to lie on us and how y'all trying to force us to do things that y'all think we should do. And we just want to be free. If you're watching our content, you're probably interested in coming over to the continent of Africa, where you're in luck. I have a free document that gives you everything you need to know in order to have a solid foundation so that you come over here successfully. All you have to do is sign up to our newsletter at our website, and you'll be sent that document directly to your inbox. And also, we have a free course that gives you everything you need to know so that when you decide to come over here, you have everything you need so that you can be good to get started. And we offer Swahili courses as well for those who are interested. If you want to be well-rounded and speak the language of Swahili so that you can come over here and be competent and handle your business properly, join us in our self-paced Swahili course as well. And we also offer consultations for those who are interested. I will sit on the phone with you and answer all the questions that you have to make sure that you and your family know everything you guys need to know so that y'all can make a smooth transition over here to the continent of Africa. And last, but certainly not least, we have a membership community of like-minded individuals who are working together and coming over here to the continent of Africa to hold each other accountable and build alongside one another. So if you're interested in joining our community or taking advantage of any other resources that we have for you guys, make sure you just click the link in the description box and join us at our website, and we got you, all right? Since we're here, gotta show y'all some of the products real quick.
This natural body ready. Not body.
Yeah. Natural product.
Natural body.
Yeah.
Natural body.
Yes.
Baby.
Yeah. Come closer. Come. Busy Beachy.
Karibu.
And also, if you're interested in getting an herbal consultation to learn traditional methods and ways to help you overcome any illness or sickness you've been dealing with, click the link in the description box and sign up for our herbal consultations now, and my beautiful wife got you. And also, if you're interested in learning how to make herbal products and learning the traditional methods to foster in healing from different diseases, and also how to set up FDA GMP compliant herbal businesses, join us in our FordsHerbal Medicine Academy, where my beautiful wife, licensed herbal practitioner and student midwife, will teach you how to do everything in order to set up your business properly and learn how to make your products properly. So join us if you're interested. Karibu.
So what the president of Botswana is doing is another step in the right direction of us coming together as a people. Not only us as a people, but the leaders as well in position. At first, it was the Diaspora. A lot of us on the ground was saying, you know what, it's time for something new. We got to wake up. We gotta formulate. We got to do something about this. And now, since President Captain Ibrahim Traoré has taken position and more leaders are waking up, all of us are starting to see we are strong. We can do this if we come together and boldly take these risks. And the U.S. is slowly losing its influence over the continent of Africa. Thank you, God. Oh, my God. There's been such a huge influence over here. But with Trump and what he's doing, shout out to you again, President Trump. Thank you for the work you're doing. Thank you for showing us the truth. Thank you for giving us you guys' true nature so that we can move accordingly. We're so grateful for you. You helping our people come together, man. Shout out to Trump. Not really, but yeah. But what he's doing is slowly showing that we are all we got. And more countries are starting to wake up and say, you know what? Let's go and take this risk. Last week we had Tanzania. Before that we had Morocco. Before that we had Namibia. Before that we had South Africa. And the list is going to keep going on and on and on as more and more of our people decide to wake up and boldly take these risks. Now, I'm proud of Botswana for standing up and saying, you know what? Let's be bold. Let's join with President Ibrahim Traoré. Now, they haven't said it formally, but the actions are clearly stating that, you know what? We rocking with him. And he said it out his own mouth. So he can't do it militarily yet because, of course, he's following the steps of the law. But I'm sure within his mind, with what he's doing, he's slowly but surely going in that direction. And we will begin to see more and more of our leaders on the continent of Africa boldly stand in position and boldly say, we support Traoré as the people are supporting Traoré as well. You see what's going on with the protests and how people stood up and said, don't lie on Traoré. Let him do his work. Let him bring the people together. Let us do what we need to do. So more and more of that is going on the continent and the entire world. So we cannot be fearful, okay? We cannot allow these people to cause us to live in fear. It's a new time. It's a new era. And we are able to position ourselves in a way that we can take advantage of these times right now. If you continuously live in fear, you will miss out on this opportunity to be in a good position as a people. You will be fearful and you will not be able to see the reality and see where you need to impact and put your gift so that you can help our people. It's wide open now, so we can't be afraid. We can't allow what happened in the past to stop us from moving in the right direction in which we're supposed to move. We all feel this within us. If you have skin like me, even if you white, you feel that it's time for us to wake up. You understand that we've been dealt with wrongly for too long. So if you real, if you got any type of heart within you, you understand that it's time for this. And anyone that's upset about Africa trying to take its sovereignty, about Africa standing up for itself, is an enemy to Africa at the end of the day. Why are you upset that we don't want your base over here? Why are you upset that we don't want y'all over here continuously hurting us? You said you were here to help. You said you were here to help develop the continent and put things in order, but things ain't developed since you really been here. Y'all ain't really did much but cause harm and trouble. And now that the African continent is rising up, and now that they are starting to make strategic deals with other countries and other entities, now it's an issue. Now you want to try to paint a negative image. You've always been painting a negative image anyway, but now you're trying to take it to another level. But hey, we understand what time it is. We understand what we need to do. So our people are going to be bold. Our people are going to take these risks, and our people are going to do what we need to do in order to make it to this next level. Now, I know some people are fearful, and I know some people don't really understand what it takes and understand what we're supposed to be doing as a people. But hey, the world is ours. We can do this. We can build something, but you just have to take that risk, all right? Don't be afraid. Don't let these people continue to stop us from doing what we know we can do, what we know we called to do. It's our time. It's our era. And it's time for us to put ourselves in position, do what we need to do to help our families get in a good position so that we can change the way that our bloodlines operate. We have a choice and we have options, all right? Shout out to Botswana once again, man. I'm proud to talk about this. I'm happy to talk about this, and this is something that's making my heart jump. I'm very proud to be over here on the continent of Africa and be a part of this movement, be a part of one of the forerunners, the pioneers who brought Africa to the limelight, who put in the work to bring Africa to the limelight. I'm grateful to be used, man. God is amazing. God is continuing to work. God is continuing to show us what we can do as a people. So it's starting to rain out here. So I want y'all to see these views a little bit more as I get up out of here. But definitely let me know what you think about what Botswana is doing. Do you think more countries are going to follow suit? Do you think more of us are going to wake up? And do you think we're going to finally get the colonial shackles off our mind so that we can get to the next level? Comment in the comment box and let me know what you're thinking. And also, let me know where you're tuning in from. I love to see where my people showing love from and showing up and watching the content from. If you're on the continent of Africa, definitely let me know which country. And if you're in the Western world, let me know where you're at in the Western world as well. I love to see where my people showing love from and coming to support the content. And if you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you can stay tuned to the content where I bring the political news about the content continent of Africa, and I give you the truth about what's going on the ground, all while trying to show you some of my life as I conduct business and do my thing over here on the continent of Africa. So if you're interested in that type of content, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can stay tuned, all right? And if you want to support us in any kind of way, we have CashApp, PayPal, and Patreon down in the description box, and we appreciate any support that will be sent our way so that we can continue to do this work on the continent of Africa, all right? And if you've shown love in the past, we thank you for it. We're eternally grateful, and we don't take it for granted. Any comment, any donation, any well wish that's been sent our way, we're grateful for it, and we thank you, all right? If you made it to the end of the video, thank you for your time, thank you for your attention, and I hope this was able to bring you some value, and you see what we can do now as we continue to come together as a people, and what Botswana is doing over there by boldly standing up and proclaiming that, hey, y'all gotta go. It's time for y'all to roll. So hey, shout out to God for having me alive right now and having me a part of this as I work, as I do my thing, as I help my people, as I show them the truth. What a time to be alive, man. Hey, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you for your time, thank you for your attention, and I hope this video was able to bring you some value, all right? Y'all make sure y'all stay safe out there, keep the shalom peace, and don't let these people stop you. We free, man. We free. We can go do what we need to do as a people. The world is ours, man. We just got to take a chance and do what we got to do. Y'all stay safe out there. Keep the shalom peace.